afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master Propaganda, Hillside Defender of the Fatherland. We're off here to our 1 vs 1 on Lost Glider. Between we got here in the south, we got Wuff fighting for the United States of America, freedom and liberty, rolling out with the 1st Armored Division, versus in the north, we got Fredbrik fighting for the Oberkommando West, Germany, and the Panzer Division here with Special Operations, Scavenge, and Elite Armored versus Wuff's Infantry, Armor, and Heavy Cavalry. Pretty standard stuff there from both sides for the most part, with Sturmpanier Infantry there for Fredbrik versus all Infantry from Wuff. We got Volksgarde Sturmpaniers here for Fredbrik versus a lot of riflemen there for Wuff. Quickly moving towards the western fuel point there, laying down tank traps for a bit of cover. Tactically here at the edge of the fuel point. And then proceeding to wire it off to thusly prevent the enemy from utilising said tank trap for cover. In the south of the riflemen moving up, there we got Volksgarde moving straight. Oh, actually, Sturmpaniers moving straight here for the church and laying down a bit of barbed wire there, or reinforced steel barricade. Kuhlwagen out here for Fredbrik. Looks like going to use that primarily for grabbing territory, and then he's going to use his infantry initially push very aggressively versus Wuff here, probably trying to sort of throw off Wuff's early game, or is he? Seems like he's now preparing the battlefield in the centre instead. But still using the Kuhlwagen to seize territory in these, whereas Wuff seems to be spreading out a bit here. He's defending the car front because it does tend on the map, well, on Lost Glider, for most players sort of try and at least, push for either of these car points. So sort of leaving a unit here to sort of cover the approach is not a bad idea there by Wuff whatsoever. Fredbrik here on the other, feeling more offensive, isn't quite so concerned with that at the moment. Feeling that by going through, he's going to be able to cut off any movement there. In this case, he might have slightly prevented himself from being able to take any other paths, and now he's got to deal with the rifleman here. Or, of course, we could just cancel the steel barricade here, as opposed to move through the church to take another route. And overall, seems like here, Fredbrik is falling back from the centre of the map, then setting somewhere else. We got riflemen sitting slowly eastwards. Fuel point there secure, whereas Fredbrik is first doing that now. We got double Kuhlwagens act here from Fredbrik, focusing further on just seizing territory here with speed, mobility, and small cars. Volksgarde moving down eastwards there. Sturmpaniers all taking a pretty long path there for Fredbrik. So Fredbrik, he's not really interested in seeking out any sort of direct engagements here with Wuff. They only wanted to see engagements that actually got an advantage. And attacking here will be pretty much Wuff's advantage. So nice tactical sense here. Catches a rifle squad there, but the problem is there's no windows in the house. But he ends up still falling back because otherwise it'd been worse since there's no cover there for him. Sturmpaniers round there, goes rushing into both squads, utilising in this case numbers to try and push through here. Wuff's squad, which is a bit on its own. There we go. We can see Wuff falling back, trying to see cover. The problem is there is none now. And the cover this is actually, within range of Fredbrik. There we go. Rifleman continuing to fall back here. This is a bit of a rare early engagement. Generally don't see much fighting here sort of within the sort of the first engagement on this map. But in this case, that's exactly what's happening here. And actually managed to draw them straight back here towards the base defense with a character assist rifle squad. That's definitely been interesting. Up north, we got Kuhlwagen engaging the rifle squad here around the fuel point. But there you go, rifle squad. Oh dear, wiped out in the early game. Sizable loss there for Wuff. Perhaps it was the Kuhlwagen just drawing his attention away there just for a bit there. But either way, those riflemen were treated too slowly. And in this case, it as a full execution there. And the Sturmpaniers basically were able to claim every single kill. The Volksgarde just got none of the credit. Yeah, go there, you Sturmpaniers. No one's going to believe you Volksgarde anyways. And here fighting in the centre, we got Volksgarde there fighting up against a few rifle squad there. More Volksgarde out there for Fredbrik. Rifle push back, there's Sturmpaniers quick to retreat. Kuhlwagen firing a few shots here and there. But certainly an early wipe there against Wuff is definitely going to aid, I think, Fredbrik down the road here. Certainly going to force Wuff there to have to spend more manpower. Looks like he's aiming for the full rifle build. So, I mean, that's certainly some delays there in terms of teching for Wuff and what he can actually aim for. So, that's a pretty rough start there. And there you go, we've got Volksgarde moving up here, trying to lay down their own sandbags to help defend the point. Of course, they could trust on the layer about here, but for some reason, he's very interested in having it here, almost like, he's taunting Wuff. Yeah, we see what you're doing, and we're putting down those sandbags there, using your barbed wire, silly army. It does feel a bit like, he's just doing it to spite Wuff right then and there. Troops back at base there for reinforcement. Sturmpaniers pull back there. Overall, not really suffering a lot of damage. Again, they did a lot of damage there to Wuff. And again, they're very close to it to 1 already for Fredbrik. Rifleman in a bit of trouble, though, doing a bit of damage to the Volksgarde. There you go, rifle squad pushed back, going for the munitions here. But at the same time, of course, losing ground behind the base. And again, sandbag slides. Then again, Wuff can't use it because of the barbed wire he himself laid down again. It feels a bit spiteful, a bit mean there by Fredbrik, but of course clever as well. Sort of naughty. Rifleman there versus Volksgarde. There's a bit of shot being flying across here, the market square in the south. Up north, they Kuban Grammy territory. There we got Syrians continues to harass behind lines here. Got to check up there from Fredbrik, Schwerer, the Almac Schlepper. Will it be the Battle Group headquarters? Will it be a mechanized regiment? What will it be there from Fredbrik? He will easily go for the mechanized regiment and not really be able to push his current double fuel advantage over Wuff. Of course, he might go what so many players go for is just Battle Group headquarters, but it's certainly not going to be pushing for an advantage there if he does go forward. Folks are being surrounded and rushed here by Wuff's men, boldly rushing forward for freedom and democracy. But there we go, we got a Fox squad, they're rushing into the rescue, they're a bit late here. Riflemen there, taking up what little cover they can find there from Fredbrik sandbags, but even then again, it is limited, and the Kuban does reap a harvest there of casualties. Kuban here in the east, there's another rifle squad there, go quickly pinning off another one there. Volksghost jumpers moving towards west, there's going to be some heavy fighting around the western fuel point there, between Fredbrik and Wuff. There go, one rifle squad pushed away, low on health for Kuban, no well, we got a captain there, we got a mortar on the way there for Wuff, more Volksghost jumpers are ranked to the centre of the east and taking losses. And Kuban continues to flank in there in the south here. Kuban doing good damage again versus Wuff Rifleman there. Rifleman remaining in there, intent on keeping it safe, but at this point it might actually be a hindrance rather than a help to keep them there. And actually might want to either try and support the Rifleman in the east, or we will to support here in the west. Instead, again, they're defending the cut-off point, but currently again, what the cut-off is supposed to connect to is not within his resource grasp, so it feels a bit awkward there. Might be just Wuff's forgotten about them. Either way, we got a captain of bazooka firing at the Sturmpioneer. I think in this case the tank trap's actually absorbing some of the fire there from the bazooka. Meaning the sandbags will actually stand pretty well there. In fact, the barbed wires too. God damn those Krauts. Using our barbed wire against us. Goddamn Nazis. This is why I hate them. Goddamn Nazis. Troops there. Being trained upfield. Nope, Academy have actually seen the captain, so Fredbrik is quick to jump to the conclusion. That means the steward is pretty damn likely, and thus begin preparing for it. But again, he has been able to buy some time, in part again due to aggressive fuel harassment, fuel play, but of course also that early wipe there against Wuff, pretty much forcing him to expend more manpower towards Riflemen earlier on. So again, that did slow down Wuff there a bit. We got an ambulance out there to heal up old wounds and fresh wounds there for Wuff's stalwart soldiers. In the east, though, we can see Fredbrik then leading an assault. I'm noting, I mean, he just constantly sort of shifts to attack there. He attacks here, he attacks there. It's never just like, I want that fuel point, no matter the cost. But, Herr Lieutenant, everybody is dead. Dig up some more corpses then. Huh? I don't care. If you don't understand me, attack. Either way, the troops, they're rushing about, securing points here. Again, we can sort of see, again, that's really nice to see him. Again, he shifts, attacks, and maneuvers. That's a very nice play there. And I certainly think the hallmark of a sharper player there. Not just relying on brute force to blunt your opponent into submission. He's also got a nice victory point lead because, again, he's been able to keep the fighting on the field points, but at the same time he's been able to control every single victory point. And that we got Fredbrik there. He's sort of, I think, outmaneuvering Wuff there for a bit there. Assault rifles up for the Volksgrenadiers. It is the Battle Group headquarters designed for healing. We got there, doctrinal chosen for Wuff. It is heavy cavalry. Opening up for Rangers to lead the way there. Pershing, smoke, riflemen, and of course combined arms. Who are we kidding? It's likely not going to be used. I mean, so many players just absolutely neglect this ability, and again, I think it's an absolutely wondrous ability. I mean, if I had this ability for the Wehrmacht, I'd be using it every single game, especially of course along with the doctrine of the Stormtroopers. Good lord. Steward Pioneers there on the way. Oh, not Steward Pioneers. Steward on the way there. For some reason, the STU start there, and both for some reason blitzed my brain. Anyways, Steward on the way there for Wuff of America. Folks can sneak about there with their Sturmgewehrs. Steward roughly being halfway done. Continue to advance up in again. He's ignoring the rifleman here again. We can see Wuff's sort of ready. Yeah, come on, Krauts. Take the victory point. Crap. Nazis are going for the victory fuel. Damn Nazis. Not playing by our rules. Captain moving up there. So again, we can see the rifleman now forced to have to react to this. Whereas again, Fredbrik doesn't really care so much about the victory points a bit there again. He's got a nice lead. He's more concerned with denying Wuff as much fuel as humanly possible. So right, sharp play there again by Fredbrik. Rifleman versus Volksgrenadiers. Captain being pushed back with more riflemen on the way there. Wuff, by the way, I don't think he's gone for any weapon racks, so that means he's got no BARs, which would be of help here versus Fredbrik's now increasingly more well-armoured forces. Volks coming up here, catching rifleman, captain, and mortar crew in a bad position here. Quick shift assault there. Catching them with an incendiary grenade as well. More Volks pushing in. They're all rather depleted here, but Fredbrik continues the assault. Spurs his men onwards and then backwards. Still a Kenmeth they're arriving. We got a schwer panzer quarters by the looks of it here from Fredbrik. He's got the resources. Lost the Volkskrieger squad here. The Stuart rolling forward, supported by Riflemen. The Kenmeth fires, wrecks some barbed wire, possibly a tombstone in the process. So with the Stuart here, Wuff has been able to stabilize the situation, but again, note the timing. It's at 10 minutes. He gets a Stuart. Most American players in the normal circumstances are getting at 6 minutes. So Fredbrik's play here has really been able to buy him several minutes of just more pressure against Wuff and more victory point bleed and so on. In fact, allow him to get a Schwerpanzer quarters at 10 minutes himself, thanks to just the aggressive tactics, but also aggressive maneuvering against Wuff here. So I mean, that's something I think that's worth pointing out there. Sort of nicely played there by Fredbrik. We got replacement of Volksgrenadiers, not say waiting for Obersoldaten or maybe some Sturmpioniere instead. It is just regular Volksgrenadiers. Could also do with fixing up the Kubelwagen, which has seen quite a bit of, beatings. Sturming about there in its front against the Panzer Division, one of the more elite of the German Panzer Divisions. In fact, designated graded as being elite from the best training crews, which of course also meant that they didn't have those instructors and personnel then at the different training units. But also an attempt to gain more pressure and an actual elite unit, they're extra to maybe sort of finish the war a bit faster, so they won't be hurt.
Heavy machine gun team ready for battle. Wagen ready.
But it's basically where the Lehr and the Panzer there came from. Basically means this instruction or training unit. It wasn't exactly uncommon otherwise for the Germans to take small battalions on, so move about the front line. They would basically use that to update the curriculum later when they sort of then go back to their training units and the likes. We've got a full assault here from Wuff there. We've got BAs up now as well. We've got an anti-tank on the way there. Wuff now really sort of increasing the firepower. We've got the Kuhlmann again going for the fuel point. Even as Fredbrik is launching an assault here, it might even be a diversion. And so far it seems like Wuff is taking the bait. Hook, line and sinker. He's pulling everything towards the centre there. Fredbrik's men are fighting hard as the Kuhlmann there is denying and cutting off Wuff's fuel again. Sharp play there. Volkskrieger's pushing through the Raketten with a spotted. We've got an MG-34 up there by the way now from Fredbrik as well here. Providing suppressive fire for his men as they advance through the cemetery, hoping not to be, added there as a tombstone. Almost got the fuel pond there as well. Wuff still hasn't caught on to this incendiary grenades going off here. Raketten moving ahead there, trying to catch that, but at the same time the rifleman can see it. And he's almost got the fuel pond. There we go. Fredbrik pulled it off. We got the shoot now moving in, but it's too late. The damage has essentially been done there. Damage has been done. The fuel has once more been cut off there by Wuff. Aggressive diversionary move there by Fredbrik. Cost a bit there, but nonetheless might have bought him in the longer term more time and overall advantage there against Wuff. Troops back here, healing reinforcing. Got a light infantry gun there, running a bit artillery for Fredbrik. Back at Wuff space, we got healing reinforcing. More BARs being handed out there of plenty. Anti-tank moving up. We can also see a Wuff again, knowing the fuel score is probably expecting some kind of armor eventually there from Fredbrik, and is lustily preparing ahead of time for it. Good work there by Wuff. At the same time, he's found also, trying to push back the harassment game here, now going for the eastern side. So even as Fredbrik, is making a big move here to draw away attention from the fuel point, he himself was also pulling a counter move here in the southeast there. Good work there by Wuff. Troops moving out there. Still more healing reinforcement. Light infantry gun almost done there for Fredbrik, giving it a bit of counter artillery versus the mortar here. Wuff's M81 to support the efforts of the 1st Armoured Division. Stuart there with 7 kills, closing in eventually to 1. And there go counterattack to defend the fuel point, because Fredbrik has certainly no intention of that. And at the same time, Wuff isn't quite pulling in the same diversionary move to sort of draw away attention from at this stage. Situation there being pushed away. We got the Stuart moving in to cover up, but sadly doesn't work out. Also worth noting, it looks like he's actually laid down a mine there to prevent a bit of harassment there. Good move there by Wuff. Comes up against flanking and the likes. Bravo being suppressed by the MG-34. Nicely perched there atop the cemetery, sort of looking down on it. Or looking over the cemetery, is supposed to be a sort of more sensible phrase. Artillery raining down the rifle Stuart. More rifle moving towards the centre. Another big move here. Raketten moving up. Got Sturmpioniers that operating in the east, securing points there. Heavy firing here, and we can see Fredbrik is forced to fall back. I mean, you can't keep just launching attacks here then. It seems like Fredbrik might be losing a bit of his manoeuvrability here, because otherwise, when again, all he's doing then, of course, is telling Wuff, just point all guns towards here, and you can just mow me down safely. Again, he needs to launch more diversionary bits than in the west, for example, or in the east, instead of just trying to pull it through the centre. At the same time as MG34 has been wiped out there by some, I think, pretty nasty machine gun fire there, possibly from Wuff. Bad news there. Folks with a bit of time there. Goes steals the MG34 there from under Fredbrik. Fredbrik mountain track grab and overconfident there. He's close now to be able to get the Panzer IV here, which would not be a bad idea considering the current force composition of Wuff. Though, of course, in theory, he could try and wait out for the Panther, perhaps really confident just fold and trying to pressure Wuff a bit with, a bigger tank, which can still got more shots from the front from what Wuff's got in terms of anti-tank. I mean, it's an option there, though, of course, would take a bit more time and wouldn't have quite as big an impact as the infantry, but still some impact. But again, it would pressure, I think, Wuff in some regards. We'll, of course, have to see what he goes for. I mean, both are valid options. They just sort of bring different things to the table here. Stewart pushing back this Sturmpunile. Folks in the need to retreat soon. Also an idea for Fredbrik to maybe consider would be some orbital darting. But there you go, he does go for the safer choice of the Panzer IV, which hits, well, now rather than later.
Armor here.
Right, moving towards the centre. Again, Fredbrik might have gotten a bit too over-focused in the centre there. Again, he needs to put more effort into the west side again, draw away Wuff, and again force him to spread out a bit. Then again, it might be the Stewart which is causing Fredbrik to be a lot more cautious, at least until he gets the Panzer IV.
75mm gun ready for action.
The Kednev are creeping ahead. Troops seeing reinforcing, resupplying, fresh ammunition. And we got here a pack howitzer up for Wuff. So it's actually upping the artillery game here with a pack howitzer, which we usually normally handed out to airborne troops and mountain troops. I don't believe sort of regular infantry divisions got access to it. I might be a bit wrong there. That might, of course, be always some special circumstances, but generally it was only paratroopers and mountain troops who got it. Now, who says, they didn't get it from either of those, obviously. But we've got a Panther IV here for Fredbrik, Pinmark machine gun being added. He's sending in to support the force, maybe get the Stewart there, but in some ways risky. I mean, he's sending in a Panther IV on its own. I mean, if he gets, snared up with this Panther IV, that could be a bit of a problem there. And while Wuff does know a lot of anti-tank, he's still got bazookas and he's still got anti-tank guns, so he could end up a bit poorly there. But there you go, gets to Stewart with this Panther IV. Damage engine though, which does mean the Panther IV's going to have a time getting out of there. Firing at the rifle there, Folks hold up, down to 2 men. The rest have lost their lives in service of the Fasterland. Panther IV misses, hits a fence. Rifle there, a bit more trouble now. Misses again. Ultra keeps firing out the window as Jürgen watches the door. And there we go, wipes the rifle squad. Another wipe there against Wuff. Not bad, but we got the captain moving in and the Panther IV then in a bit of awkward position. They can't get away fast enough and there's no supporting infantry. And meanwhile, troops here in the centre and in the south there don't make good progress, but the captain here with the adult bazookas could actually have a chance of knocking out the Panther IV. Depends really how well the Panther IV can hit, and pulling up behind cover is a good idea there by Wuff. Several penetrating it in the Panther IV. A few more and it's going to be down. You also got the anti-tank gun following up there. Panther IV low on health. Got rifle moving up there with an anti-tank rifle grenade. Again, the lack of support for the Panther IV did result ultimately in the loss of it. I mean, he got the Stewart and a rifle squad, but I wouldn't quite say that's worth a Panther IV there. We'll of course have to see how that works out in the longer term, but short term that was definitely a pretty harsh loss. Then I think worked out reasonably well for Wuff. I mean, he lost the rifle squad, he still lost the search. It's obviously not quite as clean as he would like it, but still, he got a Panzer IV pretty quickly. You got Rangers out there for Wuff. Nice to see that. They are so rarely utilised, so I think still pretty good. He just needs some munitions, he can throw on the Thompson, in which case they become really mean customers. Folks being caught by the MG34 and a lot of rifle neck, close to being wiped out. In the centre, more pressure here. A Kednev pushed away. And we got double light infantry guns actually here for Fredbrik, increasing the amount of artillery he can get down on Wuff in return. Still on pilot's advantage, they got riflemen on that already. Rangers standing about, waiting for something to happen, for orders to be given out. The Rangers are basically sort of assault infantry commander units. I believe they received training from the British commandos actually, though they saw a bit more offensive action, less spec ops stuff.
Capture point is under attack.
With the mixed success. For example, I believe one unit doing, I think they were the anti-landings, got absolutely pasted by the Germans. Quick incentive again against the capture, got more rifle moving up, they're catching the folks in a pretty bad position. Mine goes off, they're killing a few Rangers, going for the fuel point as well. They're Wuff really on the counter move there against Fredbrik. No tech up. Looks like Wuff is aiming straight for the Pershing. Bit of a risky move, but at the same time, with the Panzer IV down, he can reasonably safely go for it, knowing that there's not going to be a lot that can immediately challenge his Pershing. Though we can see that Fredbrik seems to be expecting it, having going for double a kidnap to sort of help sort of deal with it a bit there. A lot to far down the fault gun it is as he pushes straight for the centre, but he's losing the east there to Wuff, who's now getting bolder, more aggressive against Fredbrik. Now getting control of all 3 victory points and soon both fuel points, but at the same time the Fredbrik ensures at least cut off a western fuel point, so that way delay Wuff from actually getting anywhere fast. Very nice play there by Fredbrik, at least sort of delays, stalls, if he can't control himself. So he's got control of the centre again, now sweeping eastwards to sort of flush out whatever Wuff's got standing about, then hiding about. Rangers finally getting the submachine guns. A bit of increased firepower, though they'll have to retreat if they actually want to be able to live to use it. Round about the point there, you got Fulters firing at them. You got Orbital Dive finally around there for Fredbrik. He's still yet to choose a doctrine, though. I mean, he'd go for special operations, for Sturmgewehrs for them. Maybe a Command Panther down the road, infiltration grenades. There could be scavenge with Jaegers, Ostrins, and the likes here. On theory, if Wertiner gets some armour out, he could use elite armour to support said armour. That's what he should currently go for. I mean, he's pretty well going up versus heavy cavalry and a Pershing. So in theory, a Panther would be a reasonably good choice. He would particularly were to combine it with the Panther, which would then boost its penetration and damage further. So, I mean, that could be an option there for Fredbrik to consider. Otherwise, Jagdpanzer, in theory, Panzer IV with heat rounds could also do the trick there. But the Panther might again be a sort of more dominant element just in terms of psychology. Back here, troops healing reinforcing. Getting ready for the next big push against the Krauts. Rifle moving up there, firing down the Volksgrenadiers. And we got the Orbital down here watching from the church. No light machine gun upgrade for them. It's not enough munitions. But again, no pressure up here. Seems like Fredbrik is sort of reining in his operations a bit more. Less boldly aggressive in some ways there against Wuff. Perhaps just Wuff has scared Fredbrik enough not to try and pull that as much as he could. Wuff, though, seems to have forgotten about a lot of his troops back at the base. They're not reinforcing. They're just sort of standing out waiting for something to happen.
A capture point is being overrun.
Bit of action in the south. Rather than trying to sort of avoid any nasty engagement there with Fredbrik's troops. Again, push for the fuel point, though, with the Orbital, in this case holding by the MD-34. Going for the car point again, and here troops being shot to bits by American artillery. And there we go, we got the M26 Pershing out here on Glen from the 3rd Armour Division. Rolling out there, Sturmpioneer's got the cutoff point. Will Fredbrik go for the Panzer IV, or will he go for the Panther? Or will he go for the Jagdpanzer? I mean, he does have a few options here versus the Pershing. He goes for elite armor doctrine. They're shooting here and there. Well, bit of quiet here. Wuff a bit on the back foot again. Well, he's waiting for something. He looks like he's actually setting up for a bigger push here. He's basically maneuvering the Pershing into a position where he can actually sort of hit Fredbrik from a pin, I think, unexpected flank. That way doing a lot of damage to Fredbrik. At least that's what it's looking like at the moment. In these, we got a fresh push there from Wuff as well. There into some Fulkers holding up there inside the house. And he's going for the Sturmtiger. Interesting decision there by Fredbrik. Perhaps he hasn't seen the Pershing or heard it, but still going for it at this stage. Yeah, I don't know. Not like Wuff's a heavily dug in opponent, so I don't know. Not what I would have gone for here. I mean, a Sturmtiger down the road could be good, but again, Panther IV, Panther I think would be initially a better choice here. Then he could support it with the Sturmtiger. Mine goes off, they're killing a few riflemen, trying to push towards the centre here. No smoke screen, anything to cover that, so they're going to be running into a lot of danger there from Fredbrik. Pershing supporting a push here for the south with the captain and rangers in tow. Sturmtiger moving up there with its really, really big gun and tries to get a wipe on the rifleman. Looks like Wuff spots and retreats. Or might just hear its whining as it moves in. That Sturmtiger makes an awful lot of sound, as the entire thing is rather overstretched. Bit of northern harassment here by Fredbrik, good work. Sturmtiger rolling back through the Semtech, crashing the glider there. No further takeoff there from Wuff. Of course, he just went for the Pershing, so obviously the takeoff might be a bit late there. But versus the Sturmtiger and the likes of that could prove quite handy. The thing about the Pershing is yet to, I think, really shoot at Fredbrik with it. Of course, he might just again be looking for the right engage. There you go, full to the court. Pershing hits a bloody wall. Good shooting, Earl. Rifleman versus Orbital Darden out in the open there. The Rifleman in a pretty bad position versus the Orbital Darden. And there's always the threat of the Sturmtiger. It looks like that threat is about to get enacted here. There we go, full rifle squad wiped out there for Wuff. Pershing though blast through, might even get like Kednefer there.
We're at 200 points.
There we go, wipes like Kednefer. Rangers still a quick retreat here. In the west, we get a mark. Line gate, we got rifles preventing against the Volkskriegs, quickly sending them running there. Leaving Fredbrik off the western side of the map there. Quick, the Volkskriegs could quick, or Rifleman could grab sort of the points there. Could grab like Kednefer, could of course wreck it, but he should probably work to ensure that Fredbrik can't get it back. Pershing then blasting through the centre of the map here, shooting up and missing. Another Kednefer there for Fredbrik. Rangers moving out. And we got the other Kednefer moving ahead here, trying to spot the Pershing and then knock it out. Bit of movement here in the east as the captain gobbles up territory. And there we go. Rifleman flanking. We got a quick bun grenade off there. Rifleman, almost wiped there. In fact, they probably will be able to retreat on the Orbital Darden. Should have taken the other door there. Nice throw there by Fredbrik. And there we go. Wiped out. Rangers moving up. They can pick up the BAR, by the way. But there you go. They're going for the Orbital Darden with the Thompsons. And now we got troops in there. We grab the BAR. And yes, there we go. Need to retreat the Rangers, though. That was a bit unpleasant there for Wuff. Also time here for the mid-game analysis actually in terms of damage. They're pretty close to each other. Kills-wise, they're also really close to each other. I mean, Fredbrik probably had a bit of advantage early on, but was been able to, I think, turn it a bit around then, probably in part due to the steward. In terms of army value, though, I mean, Wuff's actually slightly ahead, in fact, been for some parts of the game there against Fredbrik. So, I mean, nice play there by Wuff. At the same time, I mean, Fredbrik is not like he's far behind. In fact, in some points, he seems equal. In fact, that might be where it's roughly around now. In terms of resource flow, Wuff's been flooding a lot more. But again, you know, that's setting up for the Pershing and then Buff. Not so much, whereas Fredbrik sort of been more consistently using his resources for the most part, except right here around the 8 to 10 minute mark there. Points held. I mean, Fredbrik again was more in control, but Wuff again, with the arrival of the steward around here, in fact, the 10 minute mark, we can see sort of things shift more in control of Wuff. But again, now sort of later on with more and more armor arriving and other bits there, Wuff is sort of slowly beginning to lose more control. So those are some things. You can see Wuff getting a lot of reactions to help repair the Pershing. Not a bad idea. Plus, you can always equip them with BARs or bazookas to help versus whatever he deems the biggest threat, armor or infantry. So that can always be quite useful there for Wuff. A bit more infantry, I think, would be good. Maybe some more Rangers, but otherwise, I think you should be aiming towards armor, and then you should try and launch some flanks. You shouldn't, you know, just barge constantly into here. You should try and look to attack from either through here and then sort of hit towards here, or through here, that way hitting, you know, Fredbrik from that side. If you can then sort of launch a talk here, knocking out the Schwerpanzer Quartermain, getting the Sturmtiger, you do a lot of damage to the Fredbrik, also deny him option for getting out any other armor than Sturmtigers, not for him for getting more Orbital Darden or anything like that. He could again do a lot of damage to the Fredbrik and possibly seal out the fight. I mean, if he keeps insisting attack free, I mean, he's going to suffer a lot there. There's still a lot of good position there for Fredbrik to defend from, and of course it also makes it easier for the Sturmtiger to just drive forward, shoot, and then scoot backwards for reloading against. That's something there for Wuff to consider. And in particular, where to conduct these assaults using then combined arms to further boost armor and infantry, I mean, he could do a lot of damage to Fredbrik, I think, very quickly. So I think that should be, you know, the bigger goal here for Wuff to try and pull off again a flank from either here or here with a, you know, nice amount of armor and infantry, and then use combined arms for sort of the big hits. As for Fredbrik, more harassment on the sides, I think we're doing quite good, and I definitely think some more armor is needed. Again, Panzer IV, Panther, though, again, with a Pershing out of Panther, I think would be a more sure bet of actually knocking out, particularly in conjunction with the heat rods. We can do that again. He could sort of really just undercut Wuff's current strategy, I think, which again is probably hopefully is going to involve some more armor, but either way, it's going to be reliant on the Pershing. And if you can just slay that with a Panther with heat rounds, I mean, Fredbrik should be, I think, in a pretty good position there. So Panther would be a good choice there. Jagdpanzer, now then I suppose those were the Panzer IV, which again with the heat rounds can do damage, but again, Panther probably again would sort of also offer sort of psychological edge once he's knocked out the Pershing using the Panther. So that's something there to consider. But otherwise, more orbital dart, but again, more pressure here, and of course trying to defend here. If Wuff continues to attack into it, he should of course accept it gleefully and just blast everything Wuff sends in there. But again, otherwise more pressure on the flanks, and again try to deny Wuff more fuel to prevent him from getting more armor to support the Pershing, at which point the Pershing can really become a problem there for Fredbrik. But back to the fight here and see what happens next.
Echelon troops on the front line.
More echelon troops there for Wuff there.
German infantry, cut them down.
Captain speeding up the eastern side there. As Fredbrik finds himself more drawn into the centre of the map. Mine hit there by the captain, but going for the fuel point there, denying Fredbrik precious fuel, thus delaying any armour which could respond to the Pershing. Mine's going down there in the spot where previous mine would off. Good work there. Sturmtiger rolling ahead again. Kedmov about to get swept away. Looks like he never dealt with the other one, actually allowing Fredbrik to get it back. There you go, Sturmtiger about to fire, and looks like he hasn't seen or heard it. Ah! Close. So close there. More mines going down there from Fredbrik. Got work there probably from Park to catch him infantry, but I also suspect the Pershing there. And certainly if you get the Pershing to the mine there, he's going to possess, I think, a very good chance of actually, putting it out of its misery, or more specifically, out of Fredbrik's misery.
A capture point is under attack.
Seizing points there. Pershing with the Ranger support heading eastwards. Losing the western victory points, still got a lead there for Fredbrik over Wuff. Sturmtiger being reloaded again. Ready to fire another big fat rocket. And there you go, Rangers with BA on top to find. Of course, the thing to know about Rangers is they can be heavily upgraded with both Thompsons, and then you can throw down another bazooka BA. You can throw 3 BAs for 3 bazookas on them, though most players tend to neglect that. Rangers about to hit a mine there. Oh, yes, no, and there you go. Carl and Bob dead. In the west there we got Pershing engaging here, full guns to squad, 6 kills, half HP to 1. Shoots, blows up for Otto and the fence. We got there the mines going down in the corner, cross there. Orbital moving hit, might go straight for the cuff point again. We got MD-34, they're covering quite nicely there. And the orbital line there make a happy encounter with the MD-34 and get suppressed. Sturmtiger moving up, might try and suppress, well, not suppress so much, it's just obliterate the MD-34. Pershing moves through, then there you go, gets caught in the orbital Darden. Also threatens the flank of the Sturmtiger. We can see there is quick, Fredbrik's quick to fall back there. Sturm Punch on fire there from the rear, then one carbine seeing out against the Sturm Pioneers. Volkswagen's moving up there, mortar fire running down, and of course still got the pack howitzer. Major out for Wuff, so that looks like he's paying actually, get up some more armor support the Pershing. Good work there, good work there. Rangers pushing through the centre here. Heavily equipped, sweeping past, Fredbrik's troops, and there you go. Pershing also looking to be flanking in there. Good work, good work. Gets one of the light infantry guns. Might even be able to get the other one, in which case you can wreck them. Looks like he's just wrecking this one to ensure that Fredbrik can't use it again. Good work there by Wuff, good work. We just done that with Kedmov. He did a lot less to worry about with this Pershing as well. But still, getting that should definitely give Wuff a bit of relief and give him an edge in artillery, since now have Packhouse and mortar, whereas he's only got one light infantry gun. That's definitely a good move there by Wuff. Sturmtiger continues to prowl about, like Kedmov there as well. Anti-tank moving up as well there. You can hear the rolling engine there. Reasons with bazookas, mortars, more reasons moving up there. Sturmtiger falling back in the east. Bit of harassment from the captain, and we got another Panzer IV from Fredbrik. No thought about the Panther or Jagdpanzer, just going to aim for the Panzer IV here versus Wuff's armour. We're still a bit off there from getting any actual tanks. I mean, he could go for the Scott, but in the current situation, I don't think it's the Scott he wants again. Either it's Jackson or the Sherman here to help deal with the Sturmtiger and the likes. Major heroically defying the Sturmtiger, and then just watching as everybody behind him gets annihilated. I'm sure that Major will need a major change of underwear. Pershing going in for the Sturmtiger, which is damaged. Got right from there, supporting full current the flanks of the major pushing through the centre. Rangers need to pop support here. Half 8-22. There we go. Sturmtiger a lot of trouble. It could lose. City Green popping HVAP round there to finish off. There we go. Goes for the HVAP. Looks like he fucked up. Ruff needs to retreat though. Will be a tragedy if he's lose them. It looks like yes, he did lose them, but he got the Sturmtiger as well. Captain flanking in. Like Kednap's in trouble here. Major firing in. Captain, well, finishes off the job. The Rangers still not supporting here. Pershing pulling back there, 12 kills, veterans who won. Still losing that Sturmtiger is going to hurt Fredbrik quite a bit, I'm sure, and that is a bit of victory there for Wuff. But Fredbrik does have his Panzer IV now, pinned him up, machine gun on the way. Batter base there, more Pershing on the way. Oh, not Pershing, but Rangers on the way for Wuff as he's fixing up his Pershing. Rangers in the fire there. Panzer IV there versus Rangers. Bazooka fire there versus the Panther. And anti-tank and lands a good hit there as well. Both take 8-man. The armoured discuss rounds there. Almost get the Panzer IV. In fact, Captain rushing forward. Rangers moving in. No Thompsons for them as of yet. Troops are healing, reinforcing. Sturm Pioneers there with the Orbital Dead light machine gun. Looks like they were wiped, but the Sturm Pioneers were able to carry on the legacy. Panzer IV needs to pull back. That was so close there. That shot had landed just a bit more to the right. That would have been game over there for Fredbrik's Panzer IV. Troops healing, reinforcing.
Americans have 75 points remaining.
More Rangers preparing there for a further push forward. Nice to see someone using Rangers a bit more than most players would do, and certainly having some success with them. Pershing out again. Going for the centre. They again need to remember to pressure the other side. Again, try to flank a bit more. I think. Almost got the full of the Rangers. Taking a hit from the Panzer IV. Got the Pershing moving up. Lands a good hit there, the Panzer IV. This is the point where again Fredbrik might have benefited more from a Panther than another Panzer IV here versus the Pershing. There we go. Catching like Kednap, pushing it back. Sturm Pioneers the funny they can here with their Orbital Dart light machine gun. Come on, Fritz, you can do it. Kill those Americans. Make them dead. There you go. Got the BARs drop from the Rangers. It pulls back. Pulling up here to defend. And there you go, firing away. And then... oh, lost them to a single pack out shot. The pain. Oh dear, that's got to hurt for Fredbrik. But he's quick to get more replacement. Orbital Dart, good work there. And we got more veterans there on the light infantry gun. Of course, we've got artillery running down against it. Panzer IV needs repairs, but he's got no Sturm Pioneers. Nor does he have a mechanised regiment. In fact, he ends up realising he doesn't have that, so he has to get the cancel the Orbital Dart for Sturm Pioneers, meaning his Panzer IV is actually out of the fight for some time. Whereas again, we got Fredbrik immediately repaying the Pershing with his re-echelons. Of course, need to get the other squad there to work as well, but they're busy harassing. Might want to be able to pull back the Pershing instead of allowing it to take hits there at the front. There you go, pulls back the Pershing before it gets knocked out. That would have been a really silly loss there for Wuff if he just lost it like that. More Sturm Pioneers there from Fredbrik. Well, this first one, so he gets to replace the one he's lost there. Almost done. Rangers finally getting a Thompson submachine gun hand out there. Victory points wise, he's down at 54 versus still at 18 there from Fredbrik. Other reactions pulling back will help repair the Pershing. Might be an easier than the other Rangers then eastward to grab territory there. Fortunately, taking a few losses. Rangers almost there. Church almost ready to collapse. Rangers making major gains there. And Sherman for Wuff, considering what he's up against currently, that would not be a bad idea. There's infantry, there's a Panzer IV, used correctly and maybe in conjunction with some combined arms, you could do a lot of damage there to Fredbrik, maybe finish off the Panzer IV and any armor he could get. And of course the question is, will he go for the Sturmtiger again? Will he aim for the Panther, another Panzer IV, Jagdpanzer? I mean, there's quite a few options there. Of course they could all work out depending on how he plays and how Wuff plays for that matter.
Enemy forces, tank support is here. Sherman ready.
All the way Sherman out there for Wuff and the 1st Armoured Division, ready to take on the crowds. Got the Major defending the western victory point, centre victory point. We've got Packhouse and Rangers standing back. That looks like it's moving eastwards actually now. But we've got the Panzer IV ready to strike there.
Point is being overrun.
Aimed like a dagger.
Armor here.
Sherman there switching out to high explosive rounds. Pershing good to go. Need to get that moving as we got some heavy fighting in the centre. Rangers under intense attention there from Fredbrik's Panzer IV. Panzer IV shoots, high explosive round, unsurprisingly bounces off the armour, only fails to make any serious impact. Got to the on versus Rangers in leads their victory too, and they got much, but they got quick to put away, and there you go. Fredbrik does aim for another Sturmtiger here. He's pretty interested in those, which again tells us he's not that interested in the Pershing or the Sherman, or at least he thinks he can deal with what he's got at the moment. Or has no faith in the Panther. I mean, there's quite a few options there really for Fredbrik. Or at least option for what it is we suspect Fredbrik is thinking there. Panther moving up there, folks, going to be in trouble there, closing in eventually too. Getting over fire there, several hits landing on the Pershing. Sturmtiger range to fire shot there, of course, will Wuff be expecting another one. Sherman there flanks the Panzer IV. Nice hit there from the Pack Howitzer. Shot bounced again, might want to get behind the Panzer IV just to increase odds there. Pershing up to the front again, anti-tank and Pack Howitzer firing. Sherman pulls back there in the face of the Panzer IV, and we have heat rounds there on it. Need to pull back the Sherman there. Wuff! Oh dear, it's too late, it's too late. Too late for the Sherman, there are smoke screens, no nothing. And there you go, Panzer IV cooks up the Sherman. Haha! Mark another one for us. Otto. Another American Panzer burning. Jump on here to the captain as he flanks in. That definitely hurt Wuff there. Sherman hadn't really done that much before. Well, Fredbrik lit on fire like, well, Ronson later. Pershing there being fixed up. Rangers getting Kednev trying to tell any threats there to his Pershing. Of course, need to cover around the Panzer IV. There you go, Captain flanking the Sturmtiger. One shot penetrates, but ultimately has no bigger impact here on this steel monster.
We're losing a capture point.
18 kills to the Pack cards, more barrages there into the blind, hoping to catch something. We've got more full screens for Fredbrik, not Obersoldaten. Pershing super close eventually too, and to tank, they're about to get wiped out if he's not careful. In fact, looks like it will be, and there we go, wiped, costing Wuff there precious experience. Reason's about to get wiped out. This is trying to fix up the Pershing one under fire. 54 versus 208. Wuff certainly diminishing the lead between the two. There you go, Pershing flanks a bit, they're catching some full grenadiers. McKenna shoots bounces.
They're at 200 points.
17 kills there for America. Gabriel is moving up, of course, need to be careful here with the bazookas. Stand about in one spot for too long and the Sturmtiger is going to eat them up. They're about to get eaten up by the Panzer IV. More bazooka hits, they're landing on Sturmtiger, but there you go! Mortar wiped out, Captain forced retreat as well. Panzer IV gaining victory, 2 the increased accuracy versus Wuff's soldiers and Rangers. Pack Howitzer wiped out, Wuff is suddenly beginning to suffer quite heavily. Got the Pershing moving up. Can he get up an 8-trap round there on the Panzer IV? Maybe getting, but there you go, Kedmev's in the way again. Stalling up Wuff's advance. Panzer IV moving up. Yeah, we got heat rounds. We got heat rounds on the Panzer IV there against the Pershing. Kedmev lands a hit. Lands a good hit there on the Panzer IV, taking the Pershing down to little health there before pulling back the Panzer IV, which is halfway to eventually flee. Opens up on the Rangers next. Misses. Pershing moves in. He's going to try and get a kill there. Need to be careful. And there we go. Wuff overextended, overreached. Heat rounds were still on, and the last heat round there blew up the Pershing, costing Wuff quite dearly. And that Panzer IV is almost ready to flee. That's going to hurt Wuff quite a bit there, and obviously he's going to probably end up going for another Pershing instead of some other bits there. We'll have to see how that works out. That definitely hurt him. That definitely hurt him. Had he just pulled back that Pershing, of course, it might have worked out better. Of course, we really hope just to get a final killing blow then the Panzer IV, knock it out and denying it, to Fredbrik. But ultimately, all he got was, burned out Pershing. Rangers here, Vetri 3 versus Falklands veterans, he bugger all. pretty quickly decide to fight there.
Overrunning one of our capture points.
Sturmpioneers need to go work on the Panzer IV. Instead, they're just staring at the Sturm Tiger.
The Germans just cut off our supply lines.
So looking a bit rough there for Wuff. He's behind now. Fredbrik there quite a bit at the moment. And there's still the Sturm Tiger to worry about as well, besides the soon-to-be Vetsen-3 Panzer IV. Rangers about to have a very bad day there. There you go, quick retreat there, Rangers moving up there. Trying to get past the fast bazookas into it. It is a bit exposed there. Rangers moving up through the centre again. Taking quite a bit of fire there. Pack out the tanks supporting fire. Rangers they're getting some shots off the Sturm Tiger. And cook grenades off against the Volksgrenadiers. Getting off some nice shots. There you go, Panzer IV to the rescue of the Sturm Tiger. At least it looks like to be the rescue. And there you go, the Reasons a quick retreat here with the arrival of another Panzer. Captain is just standing about. That looks like he's either forgotten or it's somehow bugged up. Oh, looks like he just forgot or something, I don't know, maybe he's just hiding there. In this case, they're catching the kidnapper and quickly wiping it out. Other kidnapper after hiding, he's still got, well, 2 left actually. Wuff super close to the Pershing, just a bit more fuel and get out another heavy tank to contest the Kraut's control of the battlefield. And Fredbrik could soon go for Jagdpanzer, then support his armour there versus the Pershing, of course just save up for another Panzer IV. They're all options. That was a pretty hazardous shot there from the Panzer IV, absolutely achieved nothing. Bit of harassment in the west. We got Fultz there. There's the Major. The Major's not really equipped to defend the point. Really, he can spot that you know there's some trouble, but that's about it. There you go. Second Pershing up for Wuff, moving towards the centre. Captain wiped out the Sturm Tiger. I guess that should have been expected, really. To be honest, anti-tank and they're firing away. No armour-piercing rounds. Pershing sets out. Catch the Sturmpioneers out in the open, but obviously Sturmpioneers not his target. Shoots, missed the Panzer IV. Which should probably be aiming for. Oh, hits a mine, there we go. We can see that as soon as he sees that, he pops the heat rounds, goes in for the kill there on the Pershing, misses. Fredbrik aimed properly. Those heat rounds are expensive. The second shot bounces though. But he's still trying at it. Panzerfaust. Oh, he's going to lose the Panzer IV to the Pershing. No. No, he might get it. And there you go. Kenov gets it. Panzer IV, though, delivers the killing blow. And another Pershing is lost for Wuff. Oh, dear. Really shouldn't have sent the Pershing in alone. Another dreadful loss there for Wuff. Need to get that Panzer IV out there. Oh, dear. The Russians going to catch it. They're going to knock it out. They're going to get vengeance for the fallen brethren.
We lost a gun crew.
Oh, he can't blitz either. He's trying to drive out here and they get the Panzer IV. Didn't even get to Vetsen-3 and there you go, replacement Panzer IV on the way. Got Rangers here moving in, poking about there. Specifically I think so to prevent the Volkers from retreating easily against Rangers, getting some more free shots there. There he goes, going to try and get the wipe there. He needs some wipes if he wants any chance here. 48 versus 169.
We're losing a capture point.
More Rangers for Vietnam, they're pushing towards the centre. Sturm Tiger reloading back at base, comes back to the victory points. Panzer IV almost done for Fredbrik.
A capture point is under attack.
Sturmpioneers think with the can here. Racing's moving up, no orbital land addition either for Fredbrik by the way. Racing's got the southern victory point, he's got the centre, he's almost got the western one, or northern one, where we like to consider that. Anti-tank gun on the way for Wuff, and there we go, Panzer IV for Fredbrik and the Panzerlehr Panzerdivision.
Anti-tank gun, ready for action.
Rangers team with the can there. Pushed away.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Halfway done with that Pendulum machine gun. Pack out firing away, and up north here we got the victory point secured there. 150 to the left for Fredbrik.
Line just got cut off.
Packard's about to get wiped. The Asians here about to get caught by the Panzer IV and the Sturmpioneer. Oh dear, oh dear. Rangers flanking in here. Nice attempt there.
Krauts are sniffing around.
There's still
our
the Storm
asses.
Tiger to worry about, and there you go.
Captured.
Oh, no. Rangers annihilated. I think Fredbrik there had Wuff pretty well figured out and just shot it right there in the predicted path. Wuff, not a fan of the Storm Tiger, obviously. When something annihilates his men like that, you're obviously not going to be a fan of it. Rangers moving towards the centre. Panzer IV falling back in the face of anti-tank on fire. Quick grenade there.
Squad, get ready.
But 45 points left for 128 here. Wuff's chances of victory are looking pretty slim, if not non-existent at the moment. He's barely got any units left. Fredbrik's still got plenty of troops. He's got tanks and assault tanks, as what the Sturm was known as, a Sturmpanzer.
90-day wonders. Fall in.
One of our fighting positions is sustaining fire.
Grabbing points there. Victory points 33 left. Wuff reinforcing, healing up there. Not entirely sure he's expecting to do it at this stage. Got a Flesh MG34 to cover some of the points.
Germans are making a push.
Quickly salvaging equipment to prevent it from falling into Wuff's hands. Sturm Tiger setting up, Panzer IV following up. They're shooting left and right. Rangers about to get blasted if they're not careful. Shooting to go 8 points left. 5 points left. 2 points left, and
Capture point is being overrun.
GG, game over. And there you go, victory for Fredbrik. Overall nice play there. Early game, mid game there, due to the Stuart, became a bit more cautious due to the Stuart. They didn't want to, hand Wuff any free sort of wipes there. So that sort of gave Wuff a bit more chance of getting back into the game, and get back into the game he did. Aimed straight for the Pershing. He did all right initially, but I think he overcame, a bit too reliant just to attack head on. There's not enough flanks there from Wuff, not a chance in manoeuvring and outmanoeuvring Fredbrik there, which I think gave Fredbrik a better chance of knocking it out there, in particular the times he would isolate a bit from the rest of his forces. I think he also, again, should have tried using combined arms, at least keep the Sherman closer to it. Again, he basically split up the Sherman way too quickly, and that also gave Fredbrik there, I think, a nice easy kill there with his Panzer IVs. And that Wuff, I think, did a bit better with that there again. Maybe also aim to support the Pershing with a Jackson. He would all, I think, stood a much better chance there as Fredbrik overall. But again, less attacking head on through the cemetery. Again, a lot of guns from Fredbrik there. Would aim more tank from through here or here, I think, would have done, Wuff a much greater help. As for Fredbrik again, overplayed well there. Might like to see Panther instead of some more of those Panzer IVs, but he still did pretty well with them, using the heat rounds quite well for extra punch. And of course, that does mean the Panthers are less necessary. So, that worked out pretty well there in the end for Fredbrik. So thank you all for joining in. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, subscribe, like, share, and comment on it. Also, a big thanks to Sergeant Quartet Enter for donating to the Propagandacast. And of course, also thanks to Jake for pledging on Patreon. For those curious about that, there are links to it in the video description. This is Imperial Lane signing off, and see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Cheers!